Welcome to CBTV. Part 2. Describe a person who enjoys cooking for others. You should say who this person is, what he she likes to cook, who he she cooks for, and explain why he she enjoys cooking. So I'm gonna talk about a friend of mine, Min, who's an absolute wizard in the kitchen. The guy just loves cooking for others. I think it's his way of showing care, you know. Every time we have a get-together or a small party, Min's the go-to chef. He whips up these incredible dishes, always experimenting with different flavors and ingredients. There was this one time he cooked pho with a hint of Western herbs, and another when he served bánh mì with some unconventional fillings. The tastes were refreshing and just unforgettable. He mostly cooks for friends and family, birthdays, reunions, you name it. The way he sees it, cooking isn't just about feeding people. It's about bringing them together, creating these memorable experiences around food. He often gives us some tasks to contribute as well. The whole experience in the kitchen with him in charge is a lot of fun. He often says that when he cooks, he gets to experiment, play around with ideas. It helps him relax and become a little more creative too. Plus, seeing the smile on people's face when they take their first bite, that's the cherry on top for him. It's his way to spreading joy, and he darn good at it. Min has never been professionally trained or anything, but his passion for cooking is through the roof. It's inspiring, really. He's the kind of guy who puts his heart and soul in his cooking. Not only does it taste great, but it also brings all of us closer together. That's what makes his cooking so special. Part 3. 1. Do you think food a big part of celebration and festival? Absolutely. Food is very important cultural expression. Take the Lunar New Year celebration across Asia, for instance. In Vietnam, traditional food like bánh chưng carry rich historical significance, while in China, dumplings symbolize wealth. This isn't just about filling the stomach, it's about honoring cultural identity as well. 2. Does food help to preserve culture? Oh yes, definitely. Take a look back at the example of bánh chưng that I just talked about. The process of making bánh chưng is almost ritualistic, involving family members gathering together to wrap and cook the cakes. It's more than just a dish. It's a tradition that fosters family bonding, and when waiting for the cakes to be cooked properly, older family members often talk about interesting tales about that. It's like a way to pass down cultural values to the younger generations. 3. Is it the most important part of celebration and festival? Why it's a crucial aspect? It's hard to say it's the most important part. Celebration and festivals has many other things like rituals, music, dance, and community gatherings. For instance, during Christmas, dinners is certainly important because it's when people can gather together with their loved ones. But the holidays also include decoration and gift giving. Some people, especially kids, even like these aspects more than food, I would say. 4. Does food contribute to social connection? It's certainly there. In Vietnam, for instance, meals are often occasions where people get to talk with each other and show their hospitality and trust. I mean, you certainly don't wanna invite someone over for dinner if you don't wanna talk to that person, right? And food preparation can also give people further opportunities to spend time together, allowing family members and friends to forge deeper social connections. 5. Do you think an excessive amount of money is being spent on food at festivals and celebration? In some cases, yes. In some cases, we do witness extravagant spending on food. This can be seen in lavish weddings in countries like India and some part of Vietnam, where the grandeur of a wedding is often judged by the scale and variety of food served. While this can be a reflection of joy and prosperity, it can also be seen as wasteful extravagance. 6. The production of food has caused a lot of harm to the environment. Do you think we should switch to more sustainable production methods? Definitely. The environmental cost of current food production methods is steep. I mean, if you factor how much it costs to deal with the greenhouse gas emissions in livestock farming and water pollution from pesticides, I don't think anyone would maintain their current farming methods. Sustainable practices like the farm-to-table movement in the US and Europe emphasize local, sustainable production, which is a step in the right direction because we can reduce carbon footprint from food imported overseas.